So I decided to dress up like your douchey frat boy. You wanna know why? Because we're training arms, the only muscle group they ever prioritize. What's up everyone, David here. Got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss on any new videos. Because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. So the other day, I was looking at myself in the mirror after I took a shower. Two things I noticed. One, horrible tan lines right here, gotta work on that. But number two, and more important issue, my arms are looking small. So we're gonna fix that today. We got an arm workout. Now, I want to point out, I'm not the type of person that normally does a full-on arm workout, okay? I'm not the type of person that sets aside a whole workout session, a whole day, to prioritize the arms. I care more about performance, whether that be being a strength athlete or training for athleticism. But today, you know what? We're going to have some fun. We're going to go ahead and hit some direct arm work. Nothing too crazy. All right, it's not a leg workout. We're not going to be destroying ourselves. We don't have to worry about overloading everything. We're just chasing that pump, getting as much blood flow to the biceps, triceps, and forearms, and just filling up those sleeves. Again, it's all about looks today. So we got 6 exercises, 3 rounds of supersets. We're going to be supersetting biceps and triceps to start off. We got tricep pushdowns. We're going to be supersetting them with dumbbell curls. Now, I'm not going to be real picky about whether I'm going to be alternating the arms, doing both at the same time. I'm just going to go by feel. Second superset, we got overhead tricep extensions, supersetted with axle bar curls. So instead of using a normal barbell, now we're going to be using the thick bar so we can get a little bit of form, a little bit of grip strength in there as well. And then we're going to finish off with wrist curls right here to work out the beefy part of your form, and wrist extensions to work out the outer part right here. You got to work out both. Your forearms, they are a muscle. Train them like you would any other one. You don't skip your tricep and bicep work. Why would you skip your forearm work? You don't want a very big muscular upper arm. T-Rex forearms, it don't look right. So for each one, we're going to be doing 3 working sets. I want to point out all of these are going to be working sets. None of it is going to be warm-up sets. Warm-up sets should never count. It's just 6 working sets for each muscle group. 6 working sets for tris, 6 for biceps, 6 for forearms. We're going high reps today, 10 to 15. We're not pushing to failure. You don't always have to push to failure when it comes to working out. You're just burning yourself out, but you still got to push past your comfort point. So we're going to be doing 10 to 15 reps. The goal is to get 1 or 2 reps left in the tank by the time we're done with each set. Again, we're chasing that pump, getting the blood flow into it. We're all warmed up. Let's get it going. Come on. Fuck. Oh, those burn like a motherfucker. All right, so last set of the first pair of exercises. Triceps are definitely already starting to get real pumped up. We're starting to see a little bit of come in. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot of tricep work, so I'm not used to it feeling this pumped. But today's workout, brought to you by Divorced Dad Rock. You can really hear the pain in their voice, and that pain is what we're using to fuel us through this workout. Remember, we work out to replace our emotional pain with physical pain. Make the sad voices in the head go away. Come on, one more. Okay, no, that's it. All right, so we're just setting up the next two exercises, and I just want to give a little pro tip out. I've noticed that anytime someone's doing overhead tricep extensions using the cable, they always feel the need to have to set up the cable all the way down to the floor, which I never really understood, because when you really think about it, the lower it is on the ground, the more that you have to work to get it up here and then turn around and then actually go about it. Me personally, I just set it to hip width, because even when I set it to hip width and I'm attaching whatever attachment you want to add, whether that be a rope or a straight bar or whatever, as long as when you go down, the weight, the bottom of the pulley still doesn't touch, you're still getting that good stretch on your tricep. For example, like right here, boom, I'm getting that full stretch and it's still not touching all the way. So, and it makes it a lot easier to get the cable up right here compared to if I had to pull it all the way down from the ground. So just want to throw that out there. But now, like I said, 3 sets of that, supersetted with 3 sets of curls using the thick bar. Got to work that grip strength, got to work them forearms in there as well. Not heavy enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Fuck. Oh, man. Whew, should have chalked up for that one. Felt my hand slipping. But on a side note, right now you just saw with that overhead, I did the first couple reps and I realized it wasn't heavy enough. When it comes to building muscle, again, building muscle, training for looks, bodybuilding, hypertrophy, however you want to put it, not necessarily powerlifting or building strength, you shouldn't be overly concerned with exactly how much weight you should be lifting. For example, power lifters, they focus on squat, bench, and deadlift. They're focused specifically on how much they're loading on the bar. They're saying they have to do X amount of reps with 225, with 335, with 445, whatever it may be. They're very specific on the number that is on the bar. You as a bodybuilder, you training for looks, aesthetics, hypertrophy, building muscle, you're not concerned with, I'm gonna be lifting this way for this many reps, but it needs to be at this much weight. It needs to be exactly 75 pounds. The weight stack needs to be exactly at 50 pounds. No. What you need is something that is just heavy enough for you to struggle within that targeted rep range. So right now, I had 50 pounds loaded up on the cable machine. All right, a 25 and a 25 on each side. That's not heavy enough. Let's throw on another 25, okay? I'm not necessarily worried the fact that it's 75 pounds. What I am worried about is what weight is on there that's gonna give me enough of a struggle to hit 10 to 15 reps. And as you saw right now, I barely got the 10. So if anything, for this next one, since I'm already getting fatigued, I probably am not gonna be able to get the full 75 pounds for 10. So what I should do is lower the weight again. You see, as a bodybuilder, don't get so caught up with the exact number loaded on the bar, the cable machine, the dumbbell, whatever it may be. Just focus on heavy enough to struggle within your targeted reps. Your main emphasis is reps. You're not a powerlifter. Powerlifter main emphasis is the weight load on the bar. Your main emphasis is the amount of repetitions and feeling the burn in the appropriate muscle groups. Okay, that's it. So didn't get the full 10, but oh well, I'm still pushing. Again, every set doesn't necessarily have to go to failure, but you want to push hard enough to the point where once you're done, you could have done 1, maybe 2 more reps left in the tank. Right now, I only got 8, no big deal. I'm still feeling that pump. I still feel like I'm getting the results. With every movement though, if the goal, again, to build muscle, if you can, try to emphasize going slow on the way down. A couple of those at the end that were looking so hot, I was letting it drop, but again, I'm starting to fatigue. If you can, nice and controlled on the way down. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a 10-second eccentric, okay? Even if we were doing the tricep, it doesn't have to be 10 seconds to go down, but at the same time, you don't want to just drop it, all right? Don't let gravity do all the work. You're working your triceps, let your triceps do the work. You're working your biceps, let your biceps do the work. Let's actually push it. Alright, so upper arms are feeling fried. Got all 6 sets of biceps, all 6 sets of triceps. Last part, forearms. And if anything, in my opinion, forearms are the most important part of your arm. Because when you really think about it, anytime you wear a shirt, what's the only part of your arm that's always going to be visible? You're wearing a short sleeve shirt, forearm is always going to be visible. You wear a 3/4 baseball tee, part of your forearm is going to show. Your forearm is just real important. It's what's got the vascularity. It's what's got your grip strength. All right, not only for performance reasons, but visually, you want to complete the look of the whole physique. So don't neglect your forearm training. So we got wrist curls and wrist extensions. Sometimes I do it with dumbbells, sometimes I do it with barbells, sometimes I do it with cables. Regardless, you just need something where you're curling your fist down, and you need something where you have to force it back up. So I prefer doing it, if I had to limit it to just one, on the bench, because not only am I curling my wrists up, when I go down, boom, now my whole hand is going down and getting the stretch of my forearm. And what I like to do actually is, just to get a little bit more grip strength involved in there, is I don't just bring my fist down like that. I let the dumbbell roll to my fingertips and then roll my fingertips back up and then curl my fist up. So this one, we're gonna go ahead, again, just like everything else, high reps. And then you always want to even them out. Again, you got two forearms, work them both. Okay, so superset at that. Now the opposite. Again, it's not just about the beefy part of your forearm. You always want to hit the outer part as well. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our dumbbell. Same concept, just palm side down now. All right, everyone, so that was the arm workout for the day. Didn't film the last set of the forearm work because it's the same thing I'm doing over and over again. You don't need to see anything. I'm not doing anything differently. But that was it. Like I said, 6 exercises, nothing too crazy. Today we went for more of chasing the pump. So got some tricep work. I like to point out one thing I really liked about the tricep pushdowns I did is the cable machine that I have has 2 individual cables, because I don't know if you can tell, this tricep, the long head right here, is a lot bigger than this one. So if I were to be saying right here, you all may not be able to tell, but I know I can tell. It is a lot bigger, which is weird because I'm left-handed and my right tricep is bigger. So the fact that I have an individual cable stack, an individual cable for each one, I really felt this one struggle to keep up with this one. So that's a good thing. If you are ever going to do anything unilaterally, working one arm at a time, always start off with the weaker arm. Go as much as you can with it, so that way it's easy for sure for you to get it on the stronger arm. Because let's put it this way, because if you work out the stronger arm first and you push as hard as you can, you get 10 reps. Well, that was you struggling to get 10 with your stronger arm. There's no way your weaker arm is going to be able to match that. So always start off with the weaker one. And then wrist curls and wrist extensions, going this way and going that way. Forearms are important. You want to make sure you work out the entire arm. It just completes the look. So there we have it. Triceps, biceps, forearms. Just the major things. So comment down below if you enjoy watching this video. Comment what is your arm workout, what exercises, sets, reps that you do, and also comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diets, workouts, programs, whatever it is. Comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help y'all out. Be sure to subscribe not just to this channel, but my girlfriend's channel, our couple's channel, so you don't miss out on any new videos. Because remember, new videos every week across the board for all 3 channels. New videos on this channel specifically every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. And then Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on my accounts, girlfriend's accounts, couple's accounts. I'll put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.